Okay, this is the first lesson for Unit 3, and this is lesson N5-1. So what we're going to do today is we're going to multiply polynomials. What you might remember about this is the word FOIL. Remember that FOIL is how we remember how to multiply these polynomials, and what it stands for is first, outside, inside, last. And so what that means is when you're multiplying two brackets like this and they each have two terms, the first thing you're going to do is multiply the first two terms. So you're going to multiply those together, and that's going to give you 12x squared. Then you're going to multiply the outside, so that's again this 4x again with this one. So minus 8x. Then you're going to multiply the inside, which is going to be 1 times 3x squared, so plus 3x. And then last, which is 1 times the negative 2, so minus 2. And what it does is it makes sure that you multiply this first term times this and this, and also this term times this and this. So once you've done that, 12x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 2, you put it together, 12x squared minus 5x, you do the collect like terms with these two, minus 2, and you're finished. Okay, so if we go ahead and FOIL over here, we're going to get first 5x times x, so 5x squared. Then 5x times negative 2, so minus 10x. Then negative 3 times x, so minus 3x. And then negative 3 times negative 2 plus 6. And then you're going to collect in the middle, so 5x squared minus 13x plus 6, and you're finished. For 3 and 4, FOIL doesn't really work anymore because you don't have just the two brackets with two terms each. You have this bracket with three terms. The way you're going to do this is you're going to first consider x, and you're going to say, okay, I need to multiply this x by this one, and this one. So you can do that first. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is plus 3x squared. X times negative 1 minus x. Okay, and when you're finished with that one, you can go ahead and cross it out if you'd like. Then you realize that with this 2, you have to do the same thing. Multiply with this, this, and this. So plus 2x squared plus 6x minus 2. And now you're just going to go ahead and collect your like terms. So x cubed, that's alone. You have 3x squared and 2x squared, so you're going to put those together. You have minus x and plus 6x. You can put those together. And then you have the 2 that has no like terms either. So when you put this all together, you get x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x squared, so plus 5x squared, minus x plus 6, so plus 5x, and then minus 2 in the end. And you're finished. Same idea with 4. So what we're going to do first is x times x squared, so x cubed, plus 4x squared, plus 16x, and then this negative 4. So minus 4x squared minus 16x minus 64. 4 times 16. Okay, so you're going to collect now. You're going to have x cubed, and then you're going to have plus 4x squared minus 4x squared. So those are going to cancel. Then you're going to have plus 16x minus 16x, so those cancel. So the only thing you have left here is minus 64. Okay, so when this asks you to do this mentally, what this is asking you to do is the same idea. You're still going to FOIL this. So you're going to say, okay, x squared plus, sorry, let me do this way. So not plus, minus 2x, then plus 3x, and then minus 6. The part mentally that they want you to do is this part. So they want you to not write that down. And so what you would do is you would actually say, okay, x squared, and then in your head you would say minus 2x plus 3x. So that's plus 1x, and then minus 6. If you don't like that, if you want to write it down, be my guest. So again, so mentally what this would be is x squared. Then without writing anything down, you would say plus 4x minus 4x. And those end up canceling, so you have nothing, and then your last term would be minus 16. Again, like I said, if you never want to do it mentally and you always want to write that down, that's your choice. Okay, so we're going to do these ones at the bottom. It might be a good idea to pause the video here, pause it, try 7 to 11, and then press play and listen to the answers again. So let's see. X squared plus 8x minus x. So plus 7x minus 8. Okay. X squared plus 9x plus 6x. So plus 15x plus 54. Okay. X squared minus 2x plus 2x cancels, minus 4. X squared plus 2x minus 7x. So minus 5x minus 14. X squared minus 7x minus 3x minus 10x plus 21. Okay. The very, 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 very important thing to remember when you're looking at questions like this is not to make a big common mistake and to realize that if you are given a bracket squared, what that means is it means the whole bracket times itself. And so you can't take any shortcuts here. If you have a whole bracket times itself, whether or not you do it mentally, you have to FOIL it. So a whole bracket times itself means you're going to do 4x squared minus 2x minus 2x plus 1. So 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Every time. There's no exception to this. You must always, always, always realize that it means two brackets. So we can do this one mentally if we want. X squared plus 3x plus 3x. So plus 6x plus 9. Same idea here. So we'll do this one mentally as well. X squared minus 5x minus 5x minus 10x plus 25. Okay, for this one, 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2, so 9x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 4, collect them up, 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. Okay, again, I would recommend you pause your video, you give these a shot, and then press play to watch for the answers. Okay, I'm going to write this out because I don't want to make a mistake. So, x squared minus 4x minus 4x minus 8x plus 16. Oops, not plus, minus. Okay. 4x squared minus 10x minus 10x plus 25. So I'll put this underneath here. 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. Okay, x plus 6, x plus 6. So x squared plus 6x plus 6x is plus 12x plus 6 times 6 is 36. Last but not least, 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1. 9x squared plus 3x plus 3x. We're going to go plus 6x plus 1. And you're finished. Okay, that's the end of that lesson. If anybody is watching this for the first time, what you need to know is that the assigned homework for this class was all the even numbers from AA5-1.